It is no longer news that Angela Nwosu's page on Facebook of about 5.3 million followers got suspended about 48 hours ago. Now, I know there were some controversies on social media where some persons came out to allege that they were the ones who reported the page and it got suspended and all of that. I saw lots of dragging. People were dragging and all of that. But I'm not here to talk about the suspended page. I am actually here to talk about how you can retrieve your page back after suspension. So literally in this video, I'll be telling you everything that Angela did in order for her to get back her page. Trust me, nobody reported that her page. Just trust me. See, if you go ahead to believe that, okay, a certain person from nowhere reported her page and the page got suspended and all of that, do you know that literally almost everybody would have lost their pages? That is it. Because imagine you're uploading something that doesn't sit well with me. If I go ahead to report your page, it is suspended, another person does that. Do you know the numbers of persons who have been reporting people's pages but nothing has happened to those pages yet? That is because all these social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc., do not work like that. Yes, they make use of AI, but human beings are there as well. You understand? So that's why if their AI should flag any of your content, maybe it looks like something that is against their community guidelines, once their AI goes ahead to flag it and you go ahead to appeal, that is why they are always giving it back to you. If you have good reasons, your page should be brought back. Now, let me tell you something. Before I go ahead to tell you steps that Angela took before her page was restored, let me first of all tell you those things that got her page suspended, or those things that can probably get someone's page suspended. First thing is violation of community guidelines, or what you call violation of community standards. Now, when I talk about this violation of community standards, it cuts across misinformation, it cuts across nudity, it cuts across hate speech, spam. Now, if you're that one person who likes going on social media showing some sensitive part of your body, know that you won't be monetized. This does not really have to do with Facebook only. I think it's almost all social media platforms. As far as you want to monetize, even here on YouTube, you are not supposed to show sensitive parts of your body. If it falls under nudity, you can't be monetized. In fact, if that page is reported, your page or your channel can be terminated for life. Now, another thing is misinformation. I like saying this and I will keep saying it over and over again. If you are not sure of a particular information, there is really no point coming on social media to give out that information. If your page is reported, and it is flagged, now the human beings working with all these social media platforms, once they get to verify that the information you gave via your page is not true, trust me, you won't get that page back. Then another thing is hate speech. I believe at this point you should know what hate speech is all about. Whatsoever you won't enjoy someone saying it to you, please do not say it to someone. Do not come here to say things, hate stuff about people. You understand? Because their mental health matters as far as your own mental health matters. So do you think that another person's mental health does not matter? Of course it does. Another thing is spam. If you don't know what spam is, I am leaving it to you. Go and find out what it means. Don't come here to spam. Don't go on Facebook to spam. Another thing that can make a page to be suspended on Facebook is suspicious activities like logging from different devices. In a situation where today you're logging in with Tecno Spark 10, tomorrow you're logging in with iPhone, another day you're logging in with Infinix, another day you're logging in with Tecno and all of that. At that point, they will get confused because they'll be like, is it this person? Is it not this person? Is someone trying to hack this account and all of that? So for your own safety, they will have to suspend their account. So waiting for you to appeal. Once you appeal and they get to know that, oh, it is really you, that's when they can give back their account to you. Now, another thing is too many fake reports from users. Now, the thing now is this: if you go on social media and type Angela Nwosu, you will see so many pages, you will see so many profiles, people trying to impersonate her. Impersonation is actually very wrong. even here on YouTube. If you come here trying to impersonate someone, if you are caught, that account will be suspended or terminated for life. Now, another thing is copyright and intellectual property violation. This is why I keep telling people, in order for you to survive on these social media platforms and earn, you need to create your own content. Create your own content. Like you on YouTube, if you must make use of someone's content, try as much as you can to add significant value to that person's content. If not, when you try to monetize, YouTube will term that content as reused content and you won't even be able to monetize with it. Then on the other hand, you may even get copyright strike from it. Then on the other hand, you might even get a copyright claim. Copyright claim is even somehow better than copyright strike, because copyright strike, once you get it up to 3 in the span of 90 days, like your channel is gone and it is gone forever. You understand? So please try as much as you can to be creating your own original content. It does not really take time to create your own content. Trust me. One thing I want you to know is this: no matter how big a page is, it is not above suspension. It is not above termination. If it has not gone against YouTube's community guidelines, if it has not gone against Facebook community guidelines, nothing will happen to it. But as long as it has gone against their community guidelines, no page is bigger than suspension or termination. Now, in a situation where your page has been suspended, just like the way that Angela Nwosu's page was suspended, this is what you're to do. And this particular thing I'll be telling you in this video is what Angela Nwosu did and got her page back. So if you have any page suspended, deleted and all of that, and you have the ability, you have the privilege of you appealing, go ahead to do this, and trust me, that page will be brought back. So the first thing you need to do is this: you need to check your notification, or you check your email. Truth be told, you see YouTube, you see Facebook, at least they know very well for this too. If before anything happens to your page, at least they will notify you. You understand? Even if YouTube is giving you a copyright strike, they will definitely notify you. If you go to your mail, you see it. Now on Facebook too, if you have issues, if you check your notification, you will see it. If you check your email, you'll as well see it. And once you go there, you click on that particular email, they will tell you what is happening. They will tell you your own offense. You understand? So once they tell you your offense, you know how to tackle this thing much better. After checking your notification, what you're supposed to do next at this point is for you to quickly go to your account quality. You go to your account quality. Once you get there, that is where you have the ability for you to appeal. You understand? Appeal Facebook decision. Now the thing is that you see this account quality, if people are using your content, the money they are making from those content, that's the same place that you will see. It is on this same dashboard that Facebook will ask you if you want to claim the money or not. You understand? So some persons will just say, oh, they want to claim all the money because those content are our own content. You understand? So some person will just be like, oh, these people, they are just trying to survive and all of that. Let the content be there, let them continue earning from it. You understand? Now another thing is this: when submitting your appeal, you understand, you need to be calm. I know that you're hot already. You understand? You're angry. Probably you never expected it. There was no warning and all of that. So you need to be very, very calm in terms of your language, in terms of your composure, like in terms of everything. So it shouldn't be that because your page is suspended, you now start writing some words, sending it to YouTube or maybe sending it to Facebook. No. You have to be very, very moderate. Do not go there abusing anybody, abusing Facebook, abusing any platform at all that gets to suspend your account. You understand? If you do that, it might not really come out well. So when you reach out to them, you try as much as you can to convince them that this your page has followed their community guidelines, that this suspension was a mistake and all of that. But note, before you go ahead to appeal, ensure that you have not really done this thing that they are suspecting you of doing. You understand? So it shouldn't be that you know you're guilty, you're still going to an appeal. If you go to appeal, trust me, you won't get that page back. But if you know that it was malicious, it was a mistake and all of that, if you go ahead to appeal, trust me, you get it back. Now another thing is this: you need to provide your ID card. Sometimes they may require ID card. They may tell you to submit your ID card. This ID card is for the sake of verification. They just want to be very sure that it is you. You understand? Now at this point, once you're done, you have to wait for the review. Sometimes it does take up to 48 hours. Sometimes it does take up to, sometimes it might not even take up to 24 hours. Sometimes it might be 24 hours, sometimes it might be 48 hours, sometimes it might be 72 hours, but you just have to wait. Now, in order for you to avoid suspension wholly, first thing you have to do is for you to create your own original content. Avoid people's content, avoid using people's content, so that YouTube or Facebook will not terminate your account. Now another thing is this repeated policy violation. Please do not keep violating one policy over and over again. If they warn you about a particular thing, now stop doing that thing. You understand? Stop doing that thing, be it on Facebook, be it on YouTube. If it is on YouTube here, if you go against some of their community guidelines, they may tell you to take a policy test. You understand? That is a way for them to know that, oh, you now understand this particular guidelines very well. Now another thing is this: link your page to a verified profile. Now you know that on Facebook it is your profile that is hosting your page. Now in a situation where your profile has issue, it will definitely affect your page. You understand? Because your profile hosts your page. So please try as much as you can to keep a healthy profile, because once anything happens to your profile, your page is at stake. Do you understand? Now another thing is this: your ads. If you use your page to run ads, ensure that you are following the community guidelines. Ensure that you're doing everything in synergy to what they want you to do. Do not go and do extra. I know the effort put in to get 1 subscriber, 100 subscriber, talk more of 1,000 subscribers, or maybe talk more of 10,000 followers on Facebook, talk more of 50,000, and here we are talking about 5.3 million. It is not easy, guys. That is your office. It is an investment, so you need to protect it with everything that you have. Now another thing is this: you can begin to make use of Meta Business Support. It actually works faster. So please guys, in a nutshell, create your original content, avoid people's content, do not use people's content, so that your account will not get terminated. So thank you so much guys, thank you for watching up to this point. See you guys in my next video, and bye for now.